have done this year without each other. And we really want to thank each and every one who's here. And then I'm going to pass the mic to, well, I don't need to pass the mic, but you got it.
Okay, so first we're going to start with our talent show. And I have the honor to present Viv and his wife, Rosie, who will be performing for us.
said, now if you got some questions, go and lay them at my feet. But my time here is brief, so you'll have to pick just three. And I said, what do you do with the pieces of a broken heart? And how can a man like me remain in the light? And if life is really as short as they say, then why is the night so long? Then the sun went down and he sang for me this song. See, I once was a young fool like you, afraid to do the things that I knew I had to do. So I played an escapade just like you. I played an escapade just like you. I sailed a wild, wild sea, climbed a tall, tall mountain, met an old, old man who sat beneath a sapling tree. And he said, now if you got some questions, go and lay them at my feet. But my time here is brief, so you'll have to pick just three. And I said, what do you do with the pieces of a broken heart? And how can a man like me remain in the light? And if life is really as short as they say, then why is the night so long? And the sun went down and he sang for me this song.
Thank you, Stephen. And our next performance might remind our classmates of karaoke night. And for our staff and faculty who haven't been to karaoke night, here's our performance from Ellen and Claire. First have your mics. I have two mics.
So this is entitled The Six Seasons of Maxwell. And it's a cappella, so give us a little break. All right, so this is at least what I was singing when I was moving in this July. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I'll make a brand new start of it in Syracuse, New York.
Well, you know, it really wasn't the song I was singing.
Well, what were you singing?
I was singing this. In New York, concrete jungles where there's no tomato, there's nothing you can do. Now you're in New York. We'll be brand new. These lights will inspire you.
singing the first 2 verses. And we just think it signifies a good end of the year and great memories that we've had together. There are places I remember. Sing with me. All my life, though some have changed, some forever, not for better. Some have gone, and some remain. All these places have their moments. For lovers and friends, I can recall. Some are dead and some are living. In my life, I love them all. Do, do. We just have to do the second verse, but thank you very much.
Okay, I think we should definitely give it up one more time for all 3. And Andres, where's Andres? Yeah,
Right
he's hiding. Oh, okay. Because it's time for the roasting of professors, but for this part, I'm absolutely going to pass it on to Pat Manley, and I have nothing to do with this. Here you go.
Okay. You guys hear me okay? Yeah. I'm trying to configure these lights. I don't know what's going on. I guess this is the part of the show where my grade plummets. I take full responsibility for all this, so don't hammer anybody that's in your class, please. But first of all, I just want to thank all of our staff, our professors here for coming out. As tough as this year's been, it's been a blessing to have everybody here, our professors. It's been a heck of a year, and I couldn't be more thankful for the work they've put in, the amount of reading they've given me, PO&M memos. Lobo finals. Got to an A. You start at a D, you get to an A, I guess. Lobo finals. Anybody? But all in all, it's been a heck of a year, and I really appreciate all the work you guys have put in helping us grow, and I know everybody here appreciates it as well. So let's just give it up. So the general premise of this roast, I guess, is a skit with roast elements. The setting is the end of June. I'm assuming we're all graduating at that point. And the new dean is actually holding a faculty meeting, and he wants to get a feel for our professors and what they bring to the table and some interesting things that happen in their class. So, without further ado, actually, I'd like to introduce our new dean, James Steinberg.
Well, hello, everyone. It's quite a pleasure to be here. I didn't see you all in your seats behind me. Well, I am just honored to be here. Thank you very much for inviting me. Like Pat Manley had said, I'm here to get a feel for the school. I don't know everybody yet, but I'd like to introduce myself to some professors and hear your responses back. So anyway, I'm honored to be a part of the mafia, you know. That's what you call yourselves. That's what you told me to call you. So we'll just get started. I'll take my seat here, and well, I've heard about the director of the PA department, Christine Amelino. She's been called the mother of public administration.
in 2000, oh yeah, Julie, she also comes all the way. And actually yesterday, our alum, Andreina, she was here all the way from Mexico.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
very
She
nice.
got married and
I'm glad to hear about the PA department. Well, I look forward to speaking with you.
of course, I just welcome it.
Very welcoming school. So, next it looks like we have Professor Palmer.
Yeah, don't get up, kid. So I'd like to welcome you to my school. I heard they're proud that they found you, but they gotta remember I'm still here. And just before you get any ideas, I want you to know, you may have heard that there's a dean's conference room on the 3rd floor of Maxwell. It's still mine. There's some pictures on the wall of all the former deans. You will see the resemblance. So where'd you come from again? It doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. So what did you want to know from me?
Well, I'd like to hear a little bit more about your classes and what you're doing.
Okay, I don't have time to answer a lot of questions, but what I'll tell you is, I mean, yeah, I teach a class, federal budgets and deficits and debt and all that kind of stuff. You may have heard something about it. However, the kids weren't that bright. I think some of them are in the audience. Hey, Joanna.
Yeah. Maybe if I can talk to you about my final memo grade.
Yeah, one thing about that. All you need to know about that is that you still fundamentally don't understand the idea of actuarial deficits.
That explains it.
Right. Come see me anytime. Rachel, how are you?
Oh, I'm okay, Professor Palmer, but I'm really curious, what makes an A memo? It was just never really clear to me.
Hey, remember what you said?
Yeah.
Okay, look, this question keeps coming up. You guys keep asking me for some sort of set of parameters to how to get in. There was one. Not last year, in 2001. I had it on my hard drive, but that was like 3 computers ago. Unfortunately, I can't tell you what an A memo is. Don't worry, you won't get one. So. Anyways, it was nice to see you, kid. I think if you have any more questions, my colleague Tom Dennison will be up in a minute. All right?
Thank you. Did you mention I'm an expert? All right. Well, in case you don't know, I'm an expert. I've been working in the healthcare profession as an administrator for 35 years. In those 35 years, I've held some 8,000 advisory positions, steering committees, and roles on board of directors. But I love teaching here. I love teaching the healthcare program students, and two of my favorite classes are managerial public health, managing public healthcare management systems for managers. The class I teach with John Palmer, the Massachusetts Guide to Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid. So you'll ask me, what have I learned after all of these years in the healthcare profession? And it really comes down to one thing. And I mean, if you can't say it with some clip art, there's really no point in saying it. Reimbursement, what's up with that? In any other industry, they don't call it reimbursement. They get it calling paid for services. Let's get a little bit. Oh, whoops, sorry.
Whoops.
Oh no. Okay, it's coming back. Here comes Texas falling. Okay, so Medicare reimbursement, what's up with that? meetings I have this evening, so I'm gonna have to go.
I appreciate the mixed media. That was very enlightening. So, our next professor is Professor Lopu. Hi, welcome, Professor. Dean Steinberg. Great to see you. Yes, thank you. This is the stats cookbook. Please read it. I expect you to know everything in the next 5 minutes. While you're reading that, I'd like to figure out this situation. So, okay, where was I here? I need some, I don't think I'm going to finish. All right then. Let me ask you a question. How scared am I? Don't answer that. Jack, how scary am I? Pretty scary. Yes, Jack, that is correct. You're exactly right. You get a gold star.
Excuse me. Hi, Professor Lopu.
I'm in the middle of something here.
Sorry.
What's up?
Wait, I have an asthma attack. This weather's gonna kill me. Oh my god, mine
You
is
okay?
going. No, like I almost died on my way here. I swear you,
Homework?
wait, my car is stuck in the snow and I had to run for 4 miles.
Okay.
But I'm just in time. This is the assignment.
Just in time, huh? You're 30 seconds late.
Professor Lopu,
Less work for Carrie, I guess. Let's get back to business. All right, then. We're going to talk a little bit about regression here. My students, they're pretty scary. Jack says I'm pretty scary as well. We're going to regress these two. Do a little S on low. Do you think that's a highly correlated positive regression? I'd say it's
positive.
You got a lot of. Here's the thing, when I was in Chicago and when I was in Princeton, I was doing my own research about myself. Trying to derive fertility rates. How does that look? Does that look okay to you? I'm still, I'm still worried about that.
It's missing something.
All right, fine. We're going to divide this by the number of students that fail. Actually, we'll make this final. And this past semester is probably like at least 100. And we're going to divide that by, I don't know. So let's get back to that real quick. Low hat equals low po. Let's regress this once more. Scariness, low po. Let's take this for example. You come onto campus, at year 0, you're just in my presence. You're right there. Pretty scary, okay?
It is very scary.
All right, fine. Now this is the extraordinarily important part. Outliers. Let's take this one student I had, for example. His name was Pat Manley. I would say he had a semester of me, kind of sucked. I don't know. He was okay in my class. Failed the final, probably. He'd be down here. Now, why is he down there, you ask? Lurking variables. In this case, lurking variable is physical appearance. Now, I think physical appearance makes Mr. Manley not very scary. So we'll just leave that there, and I'll get back to this. So I hope this cleared things up. My class is extremely hard, and it's extraordinarily important that all students that come here take my class and fail at least one exam. I appreciate your listening to all this, whatever it is. I wish you the best of luck, Maxwell, and I'll be testing you on that.
Thank you very much. Professor, what is it again?
My name is Dr. David Manslake. Like you, I came from another place. I was at the Andrew Young School of Policy Studies. Those of you that don't know. Now, I teach organizational theory and management here, and I wanted to just give you a kind of brief overview of my class. So I brought my syllabus with me. Now, the first 10 pages are optional reading. But the remaining 50 are required, and I think most of my students have that done within a week. Now, I know it's a little long, but I wanted to try and demystify some of the parts of organizational theory and management. So that's why I'm going to be speaking very fast at you. Don't worry, as it says in our 35C, there's 35 part C of the syllabus. I will not let you get a word in edgewise.
There it is.
Many of my students generally have a lot of questions, like, why is this class scheduled at 8 a.m.? How in God's name did he send me a PowerPoint at 6:45? How is he not tired? Does his family ever let him speak at home? Well, let's skip ahead. I give my students just enough information about organizational theory to make them dangerous. Now, I want them to know how to do a deep dive analysis stakeholders, the key stakeholders in the Big East Conference. And every one of my students knows how to play 3-on-3 with PPPs. Additionally, part of the class involves rephrasing students' incoherent ramblings into well-formed, very thoughtful statements. Let me give you an example. Is Brogan here? Brogan? I apologize, Dean Steinberg. I'm very good with students' names. This is Rogan Momini. Rogan, what's the most important part of my class?
The most important part of your class? Taking careful notes.
It's interesting you say that, and it's really an astute observation, because you're right, it is all about context. By the end of my class, most students have a tattoo of context on their arm. Kind of like this. Now, bottom line, Dean Steinberg, Professor Local makes them scary. I make them dangerous.
All right. Thank you very much. This is quite an eclectic bunch. We have next Professor Bifulco. Oh, hello. Hello, Professor. What?
Hey, what's up?
What exactly is that on your back?
What do you mean what's on my back? Well, I mean,
It
what's
looks
on my back?
like white streaks of some kind. I don't know.
So, what do you think it is?
Well, that's what I'm asking you. It could be chalk.
So it's chalk, alright?
Okay. Well, why don't you go ahead and tell me a little bit about what you're doing in your class?
Well, I mean, you know, urban policy, race, space and race.
Race and space, that sounds interesting. Can you elaborate?
One moment. So, segregation is very much a phenomenon of today, alright? And, you know, it's still...
Wait,
you know,
I'm
people
sorry
like
to cut you
think
off
that it
here,
doesn't-
Professor, but
What?
are you holding up a picture of some children there?
What do you think?
It looks like children.
You know, my wife told me that if I show people pictures of my kids, they'd be more sympathetic to me.
Oh,
Did it work?
thank you, Professor. I look forward to speaking later. Next, Professor McPeak. Good evening, Professor. Welcome. So, if we could hear a little bit about your work here at Maxwell, and maybe one of your classes. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I have 3 kids, and I am their brownie troop leader. I'm making them 20 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and their little friends. Well, you know, I take them to the Y, and then they go swimming, and then I take them to the library so they can read. So I guess you don't really see a lot of me, you know, until they learn how to swim and read.
Okay, well, I mean, we can talk about your research later, but why don't you tell me a little bit about you?
Where do I begin? Well, I am a 2nd generation Syracuse University professor, and I did Peace Corps for, you know, after college. I did lots of cool things, like, you know,
looks like Professor O'Leary. Professor, what are you doing?
Playing tennis at the net.
Well, Professor, I've heard a lot about you, and I'm very interested in your work. I was wondering if you could tell me about maybe some of your classes.
Well,
Maybe your general philosophy on public administration. Professor, what are you doing?
gorillas! You have to manage those gorillas.
Well, what do you do if you can't manage the gorillas?
Then you fire the bastard!
Well, that was concise. All right. Almost done. Looks like here we have next Professor Berman. Professor...
I'm sorry, he's actually got a radio interview.
He's on a radio interview right now.
And today we have a very special guest for you on the line. It's Maxwell Professor Len Berman. Len, thank you for being here, and we have limited time today, so let's get right into business. The national debt. What's the big problem?
The first part of your question made me think there are two different problems. Russell Crowe and...
I'm sorry, did you just say Russell Crowe? What does he have to do with this entire process?
He's the leader. He's the one person that everybody pay attention to.
But in his defense, he's not a political figure. This man is an actor. Have you seen any of his roles?
I know that he sincerely believes we need to do something about this. I'm just confused by his role in this process.
I'm still not understanding what Russell Crowe can do.
He hasn't shown any leadership on entitlement programs, and the tax reform he's talked about wouldn't do anything to reduce the deficits.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I'll take your word for this one. Let's go to the phones. I've got a caller in from Syracuse, New York. She's got a question. Oh God, she's got a question regarding Russell Crowe.
Hi, I have a question for Len. Len, I love your work. My question is, how would you grade Russell Crowe's performance in this budget?
Grading the way we grade in graduate school, I'd probably give it a B.
Well, all right, then why not help him? Why not help Russell Crowe? And what in particular could you, Len Berman, do to help Russell Crowe out in this situation?
Yeah, particularly if you could get his face and like my voice, and then say, yeah, me too.
There you have it, folks. The answer to our nation's debt problem. Russell Crowe's face, Len Berman's voice.
Actually, it looks like we have Professor Berman right here. Is this... You were just, we were just listening to you.
Yeah, I just biked 50 miles here. Did you hear my radio interview?
Yes, we just heard your interview. It was enlightening. So I'm taking some time to get to know everyone, and I'd like to hear a little bit about your research interests.
Well, I teach tax policy and tax reform, but tax reform is never going to happen. Oh, hold on, that's Peter Orzag calling me. Oh, hi Peter, I can't talk about Wall Street versus Main Street right now. I have a meeting. I'll call you back. Sorry about that.
No problem. You were just telling me about your research interests. You study tax policy.
Right, tax policy. I also study the budget.
Well, that's very interesting.
Interesting, it's catastrophic. And at the rate we're going at, we're going to experience catastrophic, total less catastrophic, but I can't talk about that right now. I'm in a meeting. Sorry about that. Oh, look at the time. It's time for my NPR interview. I gotta go.
Oh, thank God. And finally, we have Professor Brett Schneider. Dean Sandberg, how are you? Well, Professor. Is that me? This is all part of the act, Well, let's talk Maxwell. First of all, welcome to the school. Thank you very much. As chair, I know quite a bit about this program and our students. I also know a lot about forecasting. But I won't talk about that today. I want to talk about one important thing that Maxwell has to offer. 2 words for you. Actually, before I ask that, do you like coffee? I like coffee, yes. Well, here are 2 words for you. Coffee Club. You know what this is? I have no idea. It's the hidden gem of Maxwell. Hey, you smell something? You smell something? You smell those all the way over there. Like cookies? I love cookies. Seriously, get them 30 feet around me, smell them. Chocolate chip, it's the best. Get back to this. Coffee Club. Do you realize what this does for you? You get benefits every day. You know why I joined? Free Cookie Friday. Everything's listed right here. Next week, I'm getting free seeds. I'm going to make flowers. I'm going to plant them outside Maxwell. It's going to be great. Thank you for the information. Real quick, I got something for you. You want to be a member? I got a free card. Sure, why not? You like fireballs? I love fireballs. Don't tell anybody I gave that to you. So that's a cookie and a fireball. Just wanted to make sure. It's a bad combination. Are you all right? No. Which reminds me, I have a meeting with my beta testers. New Star Trek board game. I gotta go. Thank you. It's great to be here. Now I'm going to go take a long cold shower.
Another round of applause for our performance. And our faculty and staff, we mean this in good humor and with our deepest gratitude. And thank you. Thank you for
Okay, so now we are in the last part of the event, and we want to thank all of our classmates, our faculty, the PAIR staff for joining us tonight. And this event was really meant to share with you and also thank all of you for making this year just great. And a lot of people said it outside, this class has been exceptional, and I think we all feel that way. You guys are great. I don't know what Chris and the admissions committee do, but they definitely picked like really amazing, talented, and